Hey everyone, so for today's video, we're not doing a study with me nor a vlog. We are doing a Q&A video while I am journaling. So first, I would like to say that the journaling I'll be doing is just decorating some parts of my planner. So I have two planners there, both from Muji. So the black one is where I usually plan my day. And then the second one was, I got it from an exchange gift. So that's from my Secret Santa. I'll be decorating the front and the back and maybe the inside as well. You'll see me struggling and choosing from a lot of stickers. So yeah, you'll just see me trying to think of what style. And I'm not even a maximalist when it comes to stickers. So you'll see that I'll be just putting small stickers on the border or whatnot. So for the second one, I just want to say thank you so much for following my journey as a content creator. It actually means a lot, especially that I've been inactive for so long, and I decided to be very consistent with making study with me videos. And besides that, I'm also a content creator on Instagram and other platforms. But my main platforms are YouTube and Instagram. Instagram more because it's easier to make videos for that, but I'll get into that later. I posted on my social media platforms that I will be making a Q&A. So some people did send me questions to answer, and I'll try to answer as much as I can. But if I can't, I think you will see some of my frequently asked questions in my Instagram account because I make posts of it. Like, let's say my top 10 books or something like that. I do make posts for that, so you can check that out. So yeah, that's just a small plug-in. So for the Q&A, I divided this into I think 5 segments. So we have the study with me segment, questions about med school or studying in general or being a student in general. Next would be as a content creator, next about life, and the last part would be like things. Like, that's like miscellaneous stuff, like what are my favorite papers or notebooks or something like that. Wait, I actually don't know how to do this Q&A, but I feel like it's gonna be like a small yapping session with everyone. So, okay, I guess I'm gonna start now. Yeah, okay, let's go to the first segment. So the first question is why I started a study with me video, or like why I started making study with me videos. So if you've been following me for a long time, like one of my first subscribers here on YouTube, I actually made Animal Crossing videos first. So I would like play Animal Crossing, visit islands, and make videos about it, like silent videos about it. So it's more of like a Animal Crossing ASMR, that type of thing. And then I slowly shifted into making silent videos, silent vlogs. I really like silent vlogs ever since before, even before the pandemic. I've been watching silent vlogs and I've been wanting to make one. And then during the pandemic, you know, you don't really have a lot of things to do. Like, you can't go out, you can't get fresh air. So I guess one of my hobbies is like photography and videography. So I tried to put my energy into that. So yeah, wait a minute. Well, how is this even connected to study with me? Oh yeah, so initially I made vlogs, and then eventually med school happened, and then I got too busy to make more videos, so I stopped. But I still wanted to make videos, and one of the things I really love watching on YouTube is study with me videos. So I tried doing that. At first it was like on and off, like I would do it live, sometimes it wasn't live, but now I think I'm more consistent with it. I do follow a schedule. Yeah, so I wanted to make study with me videos because it also helps me. It's also like an outlet, even if it's not that creative type of editing, it's still an outlet for me. And second, it also helps me study. Like, you know those times when you want to study but you're just lying on your bed? So yeah, that happens to me. But since I have to put a study with me video, I'm like, okay, fine, let's sit down, really study, and at the same time I can still make content. So that's I think that's the second reason. The third reason is, actually there's no third reason. Oh, I guess the third reason would be I wanted to keep my account alive. So yeah. Okay, so the next question is, when will I do vlogs? I already mentioned that I got too busy, but I mentioned in one of my study with me videos that I guess I'll do vlogs again whenever I hit a milestone, or you know, when I'm free. Because vlogging for me is so fun, but at the same time, I'm still a shy, anxious girly trying to find my way into content creating. I do faceless vlogs, but yeah, I'm still figuring out how to do this one. Yeah, because I kind of don't want people to discover who I am. I mean, some of my friends know that I have a YouTube or like I'm a content creator, but like I'm kind of scared for other people to find out. So I feel like when I'll do vlogs, oh, there's fireworks in the background of my voice recording. I hope that won't be picked up in the recording. I guess I'll do vlogs again whenever there's a milestone on my channel or something like that. We'll see. Those who don't know, I'm currently a med student in the Philippines. So I kind of don't like disclosing what year I am because, you know, I kind of want to have that mysterious vibe. No, just kidding. I still want to share stuff to you guys, but at the same time, I want to keep my life private. If you watched my old vlogs, but I kind of deleted my other vlogs. If you watched my old vlogs, I think some people will know which school I go to if it's obvious in the background or in the things I wear. I'm not really the best person to ask how to stay focused because I really have a short attention span, although I'm working on it. So I guess I'll just say what I try to do. So first, I use apps. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see there the list of apps I use. So I use Forest, I use YPT. Those two apps help me lock my social media. YPT helps me see where I put my time into. If I put it into content creation more or like academics, because there's like a tag or something that you put before logging in your time, or I can't really explain it, but it's like the Korean study time thing. I put a screenshot. I really can't explain it, but those are the two apps that help me stay focused. So those help me avoid social media when I'm studying. I also turn off my phone whenever possible, and I use my flip phone because as a student I still need to open Messenger a lot. So I have my flip phone. It's a Samsung Folder 2 flip phone, so it's a keypad phone, but it's also touchscreen, and it has my Messenger on it. I guess another thing is that what I do is I do time blocking. So you can do time blocking on Google Calendar or just simply writing on your paper, or I also use Structured. It's an app. So okay, next, what do I do in my breaks? So in my breaks, to stay focused still, since I'm very busy with studying every day, I study, and whenever my Pomodoro tells me it's my break time, that's when I do my chores. So I still do active things. As much as possible, I kind of don't want to use my phone while I'm studying because my eyes are always strained, so we don't want to make it worse. So I do my chores during my breaks. So that's like at least 5-minute break. So I'm kind of like time pressured to finish chores. And also before I end this one, another one is I have a Discord session with my friends. So sometimes I would tap my friends, oh hey, do you want to Discord and study together? So that works for me. Or sometimes they tap me, or sometimes I put on a study with me video. So low-key, you can watch my study with me videos while you're studying. Yeah. Next one would be, how can we be consistent in studying? Well, besides those things that I mentioned, one of the things that helps me to be consistent with studying is, again, making study with me video. So I guess what you can also do is do time lapses or tally whenever you study and have like a certain treat afterwards. Or just have motivation, or like, okay, after I exercise, I study, like that. Like, yeah, you have to put some positive into your studying. You don't want to make it into a chore. You want it to make it like a quote-unquote mission or like an objective. Yeah, okay, I guess you can gamify your studying. Okay, next one. Do you still use Anki? Yes, I still use Anki. Not all the time, but I do. Especially if I want to filter out which information is very important. So if I use Anki or like, you know, those usual Anki decks on the internet, I can check which one are high yield because there's so many info in medicine. So I kind of use that to see if what I'm reading is a must know, or yeah, I still use Anki. Okay, next one. The first question is, how do I start my Instagram? Or also, I think I would like to add here how I started my Instagram, because I get that question a lot. Actually, if you look at my Instagram, it says something about this started as a study archive in the pandemic, which is true. I made my Instagram during the pandemic. First, it was about Animal Crossing stuff, but at the same time, I also posted my study progress there. I just wanted to make like an archive for myself. I kind of didn't really expect that there was an audience for it, so I would like take a photo and post whatever whatever I'm studying or like my little achievements on that day. So during that time, I was finishing my degree, my pre-med degree, and then I think I was also studying for the board exam. So I took 2 board exams. If you want, if you watch, if you can see in my old videos that I made tips about taking the RMT, which is the medical technology board exam here in the Philippines, so the MTLE. I also took the ASCPI. That's like the board exam for medical lab scientists in the US. So I took those both. Keeping on Instagram helped me to be motivated to finish my goals every day. So yeah, that's how I started it, and then eventually it grew until I went to med school. Though I wasn't really consistent with it, but let's go to the next question. So how do I stay consistent? I think I'll combine this with the other question, which is how do I plan out my posts? So I wasn't really the most consistent content creator. There are times that I did not post for a week or 2 weeks or so like that. Because you know, if you're a content creator, it sounds amazing that you get gifts and stuff, but at first it's not like that, or it's not like that all the time. Staying consistent is one of the hardest things to do as a content creator, because so let me say 2 reasons why. The first one is that you have to keep putting things out there. You always have to put photos, reels, or videos or whatnot out there in the public and to the world. I know there are a lot of topics or posts that you can do, but it's still tiring sometimes to put yourself out there, because that's like a part of yourself, and you also wanted to make it look perfect, right? Because you're gonna show it to other people and you want your feed to be aesthetic. The second one is, even if you're posting consistently, sometimes it's not even received well. I'm not talking about the bashers or whatever. Thankfully, I don't have bashers, I think. One of the hardest things is that you keep putting posts out there, but then the algorithm is not agreeing with you, or you're not getting engagements, or you're not getting likes or shares or something like that. Especially now for Instagram, the algorithm is just so bad. I can't really describe how bad it is, but I know all of the content creators are suffering because of it, especially for nano content creators like me. I have like around 2.4k following, so I'm a small creator compared to my other co-creators. Our reach is so low, and at the same time, it's kind of hard to keep being motivated to be consistent. I'll be addressing now the other question is, how do I plan out my posts and again to stay consistent? For now, I'm trying out to do content batching. Content batching is where you plan out your posts beforehand and post it or schedule it on your desired days. So me, if I can, I try to craft 1 to 2 posts a day and try to plot it on which days I want to publish it. So that kind of helps me to plan out everything and stay consistent, because as a med student, and I also used to have a part-time job, it's kind of hard to be on top of your game always. So planning out and plotting out your posts will help you have a backup post, especially on the days, on the weeks that you have hell week, that you're just very buried with a lot of academic responsibilities, or like your emotions are just not really at the right momentum of everything. So first, I get questions about what do I put in my journal. So it depends on which journal, because like in my planner, the black one I mentioned is just for daily planning, but I still put stickers to make it cute and fun. The second one, the big one on screen right now, is like a planner for doodling memories that happened on that day. I want to look back on my doodles and also to see what happened on those days, because I'm a very nostalgic person, so I really want to see those things. So yeah, that's my other one. And the third one, I do have they call this a junk journal, but at the same time it's like a scrapbook journal. I don't want to show it on camera because it's very sentimental to me. So that contains more memories. So I put there like my movie tickets, or like art con tickets, or photos from photo booths. That's where I put it. Like it's like a very scrapbooky, junky journal. It's currently so heavy though. I have 2 more journals, but that's more of like doodling and drawing. And then next one, how can you stay motivated and achieve a good lifestyle? This is a tough question. I feel like this is kind of like a personal question as well. All I can say is that behind everyone's screen, everyone's account, it's not like how we perceive it to be. So I guess, wait, am I making sense? What you see on Instagram or like social media, that's not like the legit reality of those content creators. Like, let's say I take pictures of my desk, it looks so nice, but when I put my phone down, afterward it's gonna get messy. So I guess what I show on social media is just a part of me, and I guess it's not really all sprinkle, sparkly sugar and spice. It's actually a struggle. I guess from what you see on social media is not entirely that. My lifestyle is great now. Like, I'm very blessed right now. Behind the scenes, I am very anxious and I always discourage myself. And posting on Instagram is one of the things that pushes me to actually appreciate myself and to appreciate the things I did in a day, because sometimes I feel like it's not enough. So the lifestyle part is kind of hard to give tips on, but I can say is that it's really a struggle to find the lifestyle that you want. But one of the things that you have to do is you have to recognize your flaws and eventually work on that, because in order to aim for the lifestyle you want, you have to know what hinders you to achieve that. Yeah, I don't know if it made sense, but it's kind of hard to explain this to answer this question. But another part of this question was, how can you stay motivated? Again, the posting thing, and of course I'm very blessed right now. And but at the same time, even if someone is blessed and even if someone knows that they are appreciated, there are days that you will have like gray skies, and motivating yourself is one of the hardest things. So for me, I stay motivated right now by putting a lot of quotes all over. Like, I have so much art prints right now with great quotes, and I started to keep a smaller circle of friends now. I just talk to people who talk to me and they give me the support that I need, and of course my family. But those were my recent steps in order to stay motivated, because you need those rapport from your friends and family, or even your online friends, because I also made online friends along the way of being a content creator. Like, I can say from the top of my head, Nano, Ellie, and also Seth from Kai Notebook, and also I from Mera, also Anna Olivas, who's also a vlogger, but she paused now. But yeah, I've met more people that I can't really mention everything from the top of my head, and they've been really great supporters. Like, I really message them, I really ask them questions. And then for my non-content creator friends, I also ask them, does this make sense? Do you think this will be helpful for my audience? Do you think this is cute? Like, I guess those small things help in motivating myself into as a content creator and also as a student. So yeah, I hope I made sense. I hope I answered that question, because I think I was all over the place with that. For the last segment, it's like favorite pens, favorite notebooks, and all that. For the pens, I'm gonna make a post about that, but just briefly. I actually just use whatever is given to me. But right now, I have a Pilot Acro ball, two of them. One from my mom and one from my friend. So I have like my name engraved on it. It's really cute, and I use it for journaling now and also for answering exams, because I feel like it has sentimentality type of thing. And for other pens, I use Muji. I also use Minisol, and I'll try to actually look at the other pens that I usually use, but those are the top 4 pens that I use. And the other one is just a random ballpoint pen that I get from like giveaways or something. That is the last segment. I will be reviewing all this whole recording because I have no idea if I made sense. But yeah, that's it for this Q&A. I feel like I'm more comfy with just yapping rather than having a script for this type of videos. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned a lot, or this gave you some comfort. I'll try to make videos in the future, but we'll see. It's just that I'm very busy, but I really want to put videos out there. And I'm not really sure if my audience for vlogs are still here with me, but if ever, I hope you will give a like or like follow me on Instagram or put the comment below, because it will really help me to know if I still have an audience for these types of things. So thank you for listening, and I hope you'll have a great day ahead, and I hope you will enjoy the holidays, and happy 2025 everyone.